Driver's not gonna tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of orientations lie to us, and I'm here to tell you why. And let me explain why I mean by orientations be lying to us in the very beginning. Number one, they show the average, but not the reality. A lot of times they're gonna tell you drivers in the beginning during orientation, oh, most of our truck drivers are averaging between 1,500 to 2,000 a week. But what they don't tell y'all is that's the top drivers. These are the people that are running really well. And sometimes there are road conditions, sometimes there's weather conditions. They're not telling you that sometimes there's gonna be good weeks and bad weeks. They're not telling y'all that sometimes you're not gonna make that if you don't run hard enough, if you're not knowing how to do your 34s properly, if you're not knowing how to run on recaps. It's these things that if you don't know how to run properly and accordingly, they're just telling you these things. They're telling you an average number that you want to hear just so you can get that signed paper and start working so you get on the road and push them, have them wheels turning. Sometimes they're just telling us stuff to have those wheels turning, and a lot of us don't understand that. But I'm here to tell you that most of rookie drivers in their first year are not going to make the most. And I got to keep it real. Number two, they like to say, oh, you're going to have a good flexible schedule, which means they're trying to promise you to say you're going to be home on the weekends. You're going to be able to get more home time. You're going to be able to get good money and not have to work as much and still go home. But in reality they're lying to you. Most of the time, you're not going to get it. Guess what? Freight changes. Sometimes you have forced dispatch. Sometimes you have dispatchers that don't know how to correctly route you the correct way in order for you to get home. Then you run into problems when you talk about going on home time, where sometimes they want to sit here and say, well, do one more load before you go home. One more load. Like, no, nigga, I want to go home. If I put in my home time, I want to go home. So it's these little things that they promise you, but a lot of times it doesn't work out in the reality and their favor that you would like. So don't fall for the BS that they always like to. Number three, they downplay the lifestyle shock. They're going to tell you, oh, you're going to be working long hours and you're just going to be working hard and running hard. What they don't tell y'all is that other than working long hours, you're going to be running 70-hour clocks. You're going to be living in a 70-inch box. You're going to be sleeping and eating alone. You're going to be out there mentally exhausted. You might not be physically, but mentally exhausted. You're going to be dealing with a lot of crisis. You're going to be dealing with weather change and different people, all type of bullshit, constant day in and out. Sometimes you might not be able to take off when you want to. There's a lot of things and little hiccups that or you might have a breakdown before you go home on your home time. So there's these little things and nicks that they don't tell you, because if they did, half the room would probably leave because they're rookies or some people just don't want to do all that or deal with that shit. So again, I'm here to, and last but not least, number four, they sell stability without you even knowing. Guess what? A lot of times they sell you this dream of that now that you're driving trucks, you're going to be making money, you're stable. That's not the case. Just because you're out here making money does not mean you're stable. It means that now you are making money, but you have to be smart with it. You have to understand how to do your routes. You got to understand how to do your hours. You got to understand how to have the proper communication with your dispatcher and have the correct dispatcher, because sometimes you can have the wrong